The year is 1915. Cecil Chubb, a wealthy landowner, needs new dining chairs. He sees an advertisement, an auction. The local estate is selling furniture. Perfect, thinks Chubb. Little does he know, fate has other plans. At the auction, the auctioneer announces a peculiar item. Stonehenge. Yes, that Stonehenge. Chubb listens with growing fascination as the auctioneer describes the ancient monument. He learns of its history, shrouded in mystery and legend. He pictures the crowds who might come to see it. An idea begins to form in his mind. Could he? Should he? The bidding starts. Surprisingly, there's not much competition. Perhaps people are daunted by the sheer scale of such a purchase. Maybe they think it's a joke. Whatever the reason, Chubb sees his opportunity. He raises his hand. The gavel falls. Cecil Chubb, who merely wanted new dining chairs, is now the proud owner of Stonehenge. His wife, let's just say, is surprised. The auction took place on a crisp autumn day. The air was filled with anticipation. Well, not really. To be honest, the auction for Stonehenge was a bit of a flop. The previous owner, Sir Edmund Antrobus, had passed away. His estate decided to sell Stonehenge to the highest bidder. Word spread about the unusual lot. People thought it was a hoax. Who put Stonehenge up for auction? The auctioneer struggled to drum up excitement. A few hesitant bids were offered. Most were far below the expected price. It seemed like Stonehenge, a monument that had stood for millennia, was unwanted. Then, Cecil Chubb entered the story. He saw the significance of Stonehenge. It was a piece of history, a national treasure. Chubb decided to make a bold move. He raised his bidder's card, and for a sum of £6,600, became the owner of one of the world's most famous landmarks. When Chubb purchased Stonehenge, it wasn't exactly in pristine condition. Years of neglect had taken their toll. Some of the massive stones had toppled over. The surrounding area was overgrown with weeds. It was a far cry from the majestic monument we know today. There were also whispers of a curse. Legend had it that the Druids, ancient Celtic priests, had placed a curse on anyone who disturbed the stones. The Antrobus family, who owned Stonehenge before Chubb, had faced a series of unfortunate events. Financial troubles, illnesses, even deaths. Some attributed these misfortunes to the wrath of the Druids. Despite the eerie rumors and the work required, Chubb was proud of his unique purchase. He knew he couldn't keep it to himself. Stonehenge, he believed, belonged to the people. So, just 3 years later, in 1918, Cecil Chubb made an extraordinary gesture. He gifted Stonehenge to the British nation. His wife, who had never quite understood his fascination with the ancient stones, was probably relieved. The gift came with a few conditions. Chubb wanted to ensure Stonehenge would be protected and preserved for future generations. He also insisted on free admission for locals, a tradition that continues to this day. With Chubb's donation, a new chapter began for Stonehenge. The government initiated a major restoration project. Fallen stones were carefully re-erected. The surrounding area was cleared and landscaped. Today, Stonehenge stands tall and proud, a testament to its enduring power and the legacy of the man who, quite by accident, bought a prehistoric monument.